Welcome to the Song by Toad South by Southwest Diaries. As you can see behind me, it's kind of difficult to find anywhere to do this where it's going to be quiet. It's actually not started yet. There's 3 different festivals here. There's the film, interactive, and the music one. And the music one actually happens after all the others, I think, have finished. So Mrs. Toad was here for the interactive stuff, and I'm here now for the film stuff. The film stuff. It's a music blog, you dickhead. I'm here for the music stuff, and there's sort of like a couple of days in between, really, or a day where it's all getting set up. So she's off doing some important conference. I'm going to have just a wander around town, really. They haven't even they pedestrianised large parts of the centre of town, and they haven't even done that yet. So I'm just going to wander about and see what's going on, really, and then I'll show you as the madness fucking descends. The funny thing is, of course, there's lots of Scottish bands coming out this year, like friends of ours like Kid Canaveral, Withered Hand, King Creosote, lots of guys that we know. And The Temptation, I did this last year. I came out and I went to see Broken Records 3 times or something stupid like that. And you know, you don't fucking travel all this way just to go and see bands you already know, do you? So I'm going to try and avoid that this year. Well, I will be taking the chance to hang out with the likes of Peach from Dear Scotland. Vic Galloway's over, I think. I owe him a couple of margaritas from last year, and Andy and Paddy from Jerry Loves Records. And Christ knows who else. We'll see.
This is fantastic.
There's a fine line between him and an extra in a Borat movie, and that guy's skate that one.
This is how we do things in the country. This is how it's always been. This is how we do things in the country.
Thing about South by Southwest that strikes me more than anything is just the sheer volume of things to do. You're just looking at these are just the official listings. There are tons and tons of unofficial things going on, and just figuring out what you're going to spend your day doing is a bit of a fucking challenge, to be honest. My tactic so far has been to hook up with friends who do their prep and then just go along to whatever it is that they're going to. But there's no way you're not going to miss absolutely shitloads. Every single minute of the day you're going to be missing something cool. So the only thing I think you can do is just not fucking worry about it and enjoy what you do get to see. I mean, just for the rest of... We're on to about sort of Wednesday by now, and for the rest of the day, I just saw one fucking great band after another and slowly got absolutely fucking wankered. And that's kind of what you do.
This is our night event. You are very welcome, and it's a delight to be here, brought to you by Creative Scotland. and PCL concerts and DF concerts. My name's Vic Galloway. I broadcast on BBC Radio Scotland, and we're also making a BBC Two TV documentary. So smile when you see a camera, if you wouldn't mind. Anyway, we've got a fantastic lineup of bands tonight. We've got the Twilight Sad, we've got Admiral Fallow, we've got Twin Atlantic, we've got Errors, we've got Kid Canaveral, and I'm just about to introduce on stage our opening act. He's got a fantastic album, debut album called Good News, which is coming out in the States on Absolutely Kosher Records. He had some troubles getting into the States, actually, a few immigration visa problems, but he has made it here. Please make this man welcome on stage, a warm Austin, Texas welcome for Withered Hand!
This is called I Am Nothing. Kiss me, I don't mind bad luck, it's much cooler to be kind. So let's get trashed on tonic wine, and we can all crash round at mine. Cause we're all looking for some creed to follow. I've been eating all day and I still feel hollow, as if I know how long my freaking dick is. We were the last true sons of bitches that they teach you shit at school. Oh yeah, like we're all wonderful, we've all got things that make us evil, we've all got things that make us cool. And so I try to see the world in your way, the pillows warm from where you're at.
I love it here. Thank you so much for coming down. We get it up for our next band, who have a tremendous debut album called Shouting at Wildlife, which they put out themselves. They've just played some storming gigs in New York City. This is their first South by Southwest. They're very pleased to be here. Give it up for Kid Canaveral!
So for the second time, you came back to the UGC. You thought it would shut her up. The conversations on music, you called her unready, yeah. She shouted you in her vodka. She said, stick it up your ass, I don't care anything on music to shine. Oh, when I tell you it doesn't matter, you remind me that you love John Martin, and she heart steals Sedaka. You say that she changed, and she says that she loves smash hits, and she knows how it goes. She got seen that she
There's no world without you, and every house is full of dogs and full of bugs. In a city full of guns and full of thugs. And now I wander there down the streets, and I'm on First Avenue. My old man, there's no world without you. My old man, there's no world.
And that is the end of our first day or so at South by Southwest. I'm trying to remember what I've seen. I went to the Scottish Showcase, saw Kid Canaveral, Dan Withered Hand, who thank fuck finally got his visa and got over here. We saw Yuck, we saw Tennis, we saw Low and Herman Dune in the Presbyterian Church. But that was, both of those were really fucking excellent. But yeah, it's been an ungodly mess of drinking and fucking bollocks. Anyway, I'm going to bed.